Hello, this is Mark Holland from markholland.com.au. What I would like to talk to you about today is the 3 elements of success. If you've come to my website and are searching for something to help you transform your life, change the way you think, change your results, well then you've come to the right place. You are on a great journey. One of the biggest things that creates change is your decision to do something. And you have decided to watch this now, and I congratulate you, because these 3 elements are really important and vital to how your life can be totally transformed and totally changed. So let's look at the 3 elements of success. Now, have you ever noticed that when you go into a supermarket, there is an invisible salesperson? What do I mean? Well, when a supermarket is created in such a way for you to buy as much as they can possibly entice you to buy when you shop there. Have you ever noticed where the essential things are that you need to purchase? Like milk, for instance, or maybe butter. The things that you would normally need to pick up and run, that you'd like to be at the front of the shopping centre? Well, surprisingly enough, the supermarket puts them down the back. Why is that? So that you will walk through and see new things and be enticed to purchase new things. I know I am a sucker for this. I do this all the time. I'll go in for one thing and come out with 2 bagfuls. Why do I do this? Because we are enticed. Like, yeah, I need some of that. Oh, that's something new. Let's try that. And you get what you need plus a whole heap of other stuff. That's why it's important sometimes to have a list and have a focus and say, okay, this is why I'm here. And slap your hand when it's like, I want that as well. No, we're there to purchase what we need to purchase. But I'm getting off the track. The supermarket have shelves designed in such a way that the best products, or the products that they want to sell the most, are at eye level, are where you see the most, and where the cheaper products, the ones that they're not getting as much profit or may not have a greater relationship with, are down the bottom, down lower. So you've got to bend down or up higher. We've got to stretch up higher to grab these things. But in the easy access areas where the most expensive, or the things that they really want you to purchase. Why do they do this? Why do they do this? Because they're working on a win-win situation. You win because you get a product. They win because they're selling more. And the supplier wins because they're having a greater turnover. And product placement is so important to a person that's trying to sell something. I have a friend that sells a food line of products, and they created this product, a fresh food, something that's fresh, and it's a fantastic product. And the most important thing to create turnover, or to create excitement about the product, is where it is placed in the store, because it needs to be refrigerated, and for it to last long, and it's a good product for kids. It's specifically made for kids, and by putting it in a good position in the shopping centres, increases turnover. So I know how powerful this is, and it's so important. So there's all these people that have a vested interest in where products placed so that you purchase that. And why is that? Because they're looking for results. And this is number 3, which is the top level of success, which is results, which ultimately is the reason why we make more money, or the reason why we achieve more in our life, is because we are doing something towards results. They're the things that bring in the cash. But let's go deep into what actually causes results to happen, because this is where we need to work, and this is where I work, and I love to work with people as an NLP coach to transform people into what they want to do and who they want to become and what they want to create as part of their life. Now, this 3rd element, results, is what we're all looking for, because ultimately we're looking for results in our relationships. We want a good result or a bad result. We're looking for results in how our kids are brought up. We want results in our education that gives us a better job, or in our friendships, results there, or in our fitness, in our training, or in our weight or fitness control. There's a heaps of areas that we're looking for results. So how do we get these results? This 3 elements of success. To get these results, we've got to go underneath results, and that is our behavior. What is your behavior? What does behavior mean? It's what we do, what we think, what it is we are actioning towards to achieve the results. The actions. It's going out and doing what needs to be done to get what we need to achieve, to get those results, whether it's selling. Sales has changed a lot, and I have another product that looks at sales and how to be almost the invisible salesperson. The days of the hard sell are over, but we all need to know, and we all need to realize that we're all selling something. Whether it's negotiating with our kids, or negotiating with our friends, or negotiating with our boss, we're always selling. And the person who buys is the one who's been sold to. Whether we buy into the idea that, we're not good enough for the promotion, or we buy into the idea that our lot in life is where we're meant to be, or we buy into the idea that this relationship isn't worth saving, or we buy into the idea that the world is against us, or we buy into the idea that there's no opportunity in the world. We are living in the most prosperous times that we could possibly be in. There's $13 trillion of money passing through the economic climate every single day. The thing is, we got to plug ourselves into that to source what it is we want to do in our lives. And so these 3 elements: results. How do we get results? Behavior. What is your behavior? What are you doing? You hear it so many times. Do what you hate to do at the beginning of the day, and then things will start to work out. Because it's like, you've got a frog and you've got to eat the frog. Well, do you eat it, the head first, legs first? What part of the frog do you got to eat until you consume this entire thing to get the end result? Why am I saying frogs? I can just remember going to a seminar and they're talking about, you've been given a frog and you've got to eat this frog and there's no other choice. And so what would you eat? Would you eat it? What time of the day would you eat it? And what bat would you start with? And it has a psychological imprint, sort of looks at, when the time that you'd eat it and how you would eat it makes a significant enlightenment to the type of person you are. But I'm not sort of digressing into that right now, but we're going to go deeper into that in this program and start to really look at what it is that makes us who we are and how we can change and mold. We'll look at cause and effect and how our mindset and how we focus creates that reticular activating system to draw in what it is we need to achieve what we want in our life. Because we can be, do, have what we want in life as long as we go after what it is that we want. And we've got to have that dream. So these 3 elements. So results. Results are what we're looking for. What will create results? The element of behavior. Behavior is so important. I know when you wake up in the morning, I'm not a morning person, so getting up in the morning is not an easy task for me. So I need to have 3 alarms on. I have like a positive thinking alarm that wakes up. So it's sort of this hypnosis using under the unconscious mind to get me motivated for the day. And then I have a classical music piece that clicks on half an hour after that, so that I have to get out of bed, walk down the stairs to turn it off. Because if it was next to my bed or close by, we'd keep hitting the snooze button. I've found when it's time to wake up, get up and do what you're doing. By the time you're up and had a shower, because I need to shower to wake up, you're ready and starting to do whatever you have to do for the day. Getting up is the hardest part, but once you're up, you're right. And it works for me. It may not work for some, but it works for me. It infuriates my wife that I have all these alarms going off at different times. And it is so I can get up and do what I need to do. And I have to get up an hour before I need to leave so that I can get myself in the mindset, wake myself up, have something to eat, then either watch a DVD or listen to an MP3 of something positive or something I can think about. and get myself into that mind frame so that I can do what I need to do for the day. So behavior. What is your behavior? Let's look at what it is that you do when you first get up in the morning. We have all these strategies. So what happens? The alarm goes off, or you wake up in the morning and you think, today is an awesome day, full of opportunity and prosperity that is owed to me. The world is there to help me achieve what I need to achieve. Does that go through your mind? Or is it, oh no, I got to get out of bed, I don't want to get out of bed, oh it's raining, oh it's, oh, I don't feel that well, I had a big weekend, I've got a headache, or I got the sniffles, or my back hurts, or my arm hurts, or my ear hurts, or my eye hurts, full of sleep, and the pussy sleep's coming down your eyes. You're looking at these reasons why, or excuses for not to go to work.